Hi everyone and welcome to our Sculpt circuit that is there to sculpt, build and tone every single inch of your body. Without talking anymore, let's get going, let's get training and get that body warmed up. Right, we're going to warm up with a dynamic lunge. So just stepping forward, alternate legs, get the arms going for me. Now in our circuit form, we're going to work through a group of exercises without breaks. So we're going to go straight from chest, straight into back, straight into legs, straight into arms, and we're just going to loop those. Now what that will mean is it has this cumulative effect. It helps add extra intensity to the body, so the body becomes more fatigued. But for us, because we're in such a muscle building, sculpting region and phase that we want to get you into, it's going to elicit a greater hormone rise, particularly in that growth hormone, which is what we want. That's the hormone. We want to stimulate a little bit from this, get it lifted, shake them legs out, get it lifted so we can grow, repair tissue, get that hard, dense look. Right, let's get going then. Make sure you feel nice and warm. If you don't, pause the video, quickly go into a warm-up video, then come back to us. I've got a short period of time to work you the hardest I can, so I'm not going to waste any more time. I'm going to get going. I'm going to get this bar onto shoulders, toes straight, sit through heels. Strong. We stay on 8 reps and we power through it and we lift heavy. So at 8, nice and low. 7. So we're strong all the time. We're making sure that we work every single part of those thighs, working through the heels, making our range of movement the best we can. Let's take that bar off. Now this is an advanced circuit because what we're going to do is superset all the way through. So we've just done our squat there. Let's transfer down and then go to an unbalanced exercise for the legs also. So we can bend both knees, heels on the ball, 8 reps here. That reverse ball bridge, lifting the pelvis as high as we can. Now what this is doing is challenging the muscles in a different way. So we have that strength phase, but then we have that instability, that unstable surface that will again work the same muscle, but cause it to adapt better, sculpt and build the muscle. Let's get us up and let's work it through our back exercise. Similar range, so we're going to go strong through our row. Now we're going to do a reverse grip row, which is palms turned under, squeeze shoulder blades together, get nice and low and row that bar in for 8. Remember that weight selection is essential. I need it heavy, I need you strong, I need you working. Final rep, squeeze it in, drop us down. Now we want a back exercise that's unstable, it's going to work the body and strengthen us. So we're going to do that now with our platform. Get us down, go into our row position, and all we simply do is row the hands up first. So we're just squeezing the hands up. Now every time we lift our hand off the floor, we make the body more unstable, we cause the core to contract, thighs to tense, abs to contract. Break. It's really important we don't have rotation through the pelvis. Next time round, I'm going to modify that, make it more intense and bring weights in. Really focus on that rotation of pelvis, work the body the best you can. Right, we move on. Chest exercise, let's double them up. Let's go to our fly. So we're going to drop us down and we're going to search into that fly, making sure that we keep the elbows slightly bent. So we're working, always stretching the arms out, always working through the fly, making sure we're in that strength phase, making sure we have that power, we have that strength. Stretch the dumbbells out, 2 more, last one. Now we transfer that straight into an unstable exercise using the ball press up. Remember we're circuit form, one exercise to the next. Let's roll across the ball, suck the core in, and let's get those 8 reps here. So we're hitting out, still in strength phase, still working the muscle as much as we can, but now we're challenging it more. Chest, shoulders, triceps, all working for me. Last one, big press. Good exercise. Let's bring in our final element, abs. Strength and power through abs, then we lead into that ball exercise. So again, using the weights, we're going to go for a double crunch. Dumbbells into the air, drop them back very slightly, feet into the air, and let's get that double crunch. So that movement, bringing hips off the ground, lifting head and shoulders. So we're bringing the dumbbells towards heels, towards shins, towards knees. We're tensing. Go 3, go 2, and our last one, tense them up, break them down. We are close. We are there. First loop of our circuit done. We want to limit that break. Yes, I'm working you fast. Yes, I'm keeping heart rate up. So it has got elements of fat burning. It has got elements of toning. But if we stay within our rep range, 8 reps, lift heavy and strong, we're going to elicit those hormones that will work with our diet to let the cells grow. Ready to go again? Of course we are. We want strength. We want power. We want the entire body beginning to work. So everything which you have within that body, you bring it and you get it out now. So once again, we can use dumbbells or we can use that barbell to go into whatever exercise we wish. We're going to grab the dumbbells for myself. I'm going to take us through a squat. Toes go dead straight, and then we're going to go nice and deep into the squat. So this is our second loop of the circuit. We're going to alter just a few of the exercises. Principles remain the same. So we're squatting, we're using legs, then we're going to take us to an unstable surface. Very similar to what we did before. We're just going to alter a few of the exercises to have that extra adaptation, that extra change. Right, dumbbells go down. This time we're going to do a normal ball bridge. So we're going to sit onto the ball, roll down to our head and shoulders, place them onto the ground, lift through hips and tense. If we have the dumbbells, place them onto pelvis, and we can lift and tense those. So we have that extra load, that extra weight to the thighs, to the glutes, lifting, causing more muscle generation, more muscle tone. 2 reps, lift the hips. Final rep, press, tense. Let's move us on. We move to our back. Strength and power through back. So again, as a change, we're going to change our grip. This time for our row, we're going to go overhand grip, bring the hands really close together. So as we lift the weight, hands very close together as you can see from here, and we go into that row. 8, 7, squeezing in, 6, 5, because we want to be heavy, we want it strong, we want that change to the body. 2, last one, place us down. Now remember what I said first time around with back. We're going to go into that row, but I'm going to use dumbbells this time. So let me take dumbbells down, let me challenge the body that little bit more. Into our row, feet nice and wide, 8, 7. Now you can see that I'm not rotating, I'm not rolling pelvis. I'm keeping hips down, and I'm lifting that dumbbell nice and high. 7 and 8. And in doing so, I cause that core to contract even harder, work even more. Let's go on to our final element, the abs. Once again, feet in the air. Again, we're going to alter these just a little, and I'm going to add a little bit of a rotational element. Palms can come together, or wrists can come together. And as we twist up, let's just drop to one side of the knees. So we twist, and again, we can bring the knees in if we want to make it a double crunch. Twist, stretch, twist. Keep going. So we're always working through the abs, always working through the core. Tense them up. Last one. And then our final twist. And we drop. Now remember, we're going from a strength to an unstable exercise. So before we had that strength element within the abs, let's introduce something new. Let's bring in a ball rollout. Forearms on the ball, core sucked in, and let's have those small movements. Again, 8 reps. Remember, with each passing circuit, I'm going to challenge you a little bit more. Introduce something new. Introduce a new exercise. We'll take a slightly slanted perspective of it. Final 2. Last one, stretch. Release it down. We are 2 circuits in. Remember, we're a strength building circuit. Now with these circuits, because we have that superset, because we're working the muscle twice before we move on, it's that little bit more intense. But you can push that intensity. Lift heavier, put more weight on, push harder, and achieve your goals faster. Let's do this. Let's get up. So we're ready. Circuit number 3. This is where we're going to bring in another total body exercise now. So it's strength, it's power. We have the element of everything that we can do to explode out the body. We're going to use dumbbells. Remember, these total body exercises elicit the most growth hormone, the most testosterone, the biggest hormone response. So we're going to do a lunge shoulder press. Load the dumbbells up. We step forward and press. So we press and back. Step forward, press. So we have power with it. We have strength with it. We have movement with it. So we're working each and every aspect of our body. 7, let's go for this. Push them, last rep, and press. So remember, those total body exercises, they're perfect for really engaging every single muscle we can and also affecting us in a little bit of a stronger way. Let's get the barbell this time. We're going to place that onto shoulders. Let's go for a step back, reverse lunge, strength through the body. So we're going to step back with your right leg, my left, and we lengthen. Remember, we're in strength phase, so we're controlling the reps that we do. We're controlling the tempo. We have that speed. We have that power. We have that strength. Don't rest. Don't relent. Work harder. Work more efficiently, stronger, more powerful. Help everything to grow. Let's lift for me. Final rep on the right side. Final rep on your left. Yes, 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 yes. Take that bar off. Let's return to those superset actions with the legs. We're going to bring back in that first movement we did. Soles of feet on top of the ball. Again, we're going to lift hips into the air. And now we're going to change it and alter it slightly to a curl. So we roll away and pull it in. We're trying to keep the hips nice and high. Remember, work the muscle in a more unstable way, in a more challenging environment. That means it has to tense harder, has to contract more, has to work that little bit harder, dig that little bit deeper, change that little bit faster. Last rep, squeeze in, and we break. So that's our legs done. Let's continue, straight back to back, strength and power. Up we get. Now I know I keep stressing this, but I've got to stress, load the weight up. You're looking for adaptation and change. Let's go for it. You with me? Let's do something new. Let's work harder. Right, back to our row. Grab that bar up, wide grip, row. Let's drop us in, straighten that spine, relax the shoulders. 8, 7, 6, big lift. 5, go. 4, strong. 3, keep going. 2, squeeze them up. 1, drop them down. Really good. This is working. We have that strength phase. We have that element of power and strength. Let's bring back into our row. And again, I'm going to release into the dumbbells. So again, really important exercise. It's something that's remained constant through the circuit, that I wanted to keep that pelvis strong. I want to now cause every single part of our muscle and every single fiber in our body to work together, to be stronger, to be more powerful, more active. Keep going. One more rep on each. Lift for me. Let's turn that into chest. Let's not break. Let's not rest. Everything you have in that body, let's draw it out. Let's take it somewhere new. Let's elicit it in a different way. So we're going to go into our press up first. Just make sure it's all spaced out where our weights are. 8 press ups. Really lift strong. 2, keep going. 3, keep going. 4, 5, keep going. 6, we're strong. 7, 8, another new exercise. Let's take the ball. As we've done our bridge position before, we're now going to bring the weights in. Sit onto the ball. We can roll down to head and shoulders, keep hips into the air. And let's go for our fly. We're more unbalanced. It's going to challenge us more. Hopefully you're still selecting the heavier weight. You're pushing yourself, yeah? We're there. We're closing in on the end. So this isn't a time to release. It's in a time to chill out. It's not a time to hide. You go harder, you go stronger, you go more. 2 more reps. Let's go. Stretch them right up. We're good, we're good, we're good. Remember, we're approaching our end. This is where we get hold of something and we throw it through the roof. Final exercises for us. We're going to go into that mountain climber. Bring those knees in. Bring those knees in. Tear it up. Tense it up. Power. Strength. Keep working. 7, 8. Final exercise. Back to our rollout. Hold with me. Forearms. Strength. Tense. 7, 6. Stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we are done. Well done, everyone. That is our Sculpt circuit here at Switch, where we have worked every single fiber in your body to help tone, build hard, dense muscle. Get onto your Switch plan. Make sure you're following your nutritional plan with us at Switch, and I will see you next time. Well done all. Take care.